What's up, guys? Before I start talking about Transformers Dark of the Moon, if you didn't catch my review for the first Transformers and Transformers Revenge of the Fallen, those reviews are up on this channel right now, so if you want to watch those before going into this one, you're more than welcome to do that. So without further ado, let's get started talking about Transformers Dark of the Moon. So Transformers Dark of the Moon stars Shia LaBeouf, Rosie Huntington-Whiteley, and Patrick Dempsey is also in this movie, and it's directed by none other than Michael Bay. Now, going into this movie, after watching Transformers Revenge of the Fallen, I didn't know what to expect because that movie was just, it wasn't good at all, in my opinion. So going into Transformers Dark of the Moon, I did not know what to expect. And actually, coming out of it, the performances in this movie, they are good. They're the best they've ever been, in my opinion, and that's including Josh Duhamel and Tyrese Gibson, who were in the first two. I didn't really mention them in my videos, but they're good throughout the series. I think that everybody gave a good performance in this movie. And I think Sam's mother in this movie, she's much more normal, and she's much more normal than she was in the second movie. That's for sure. So maybe that's because we don't see her as much. Maybe she's in less scenes or something, but she is definitely more normal in this one than she was in the last one. I'm not gonna lie to you, the first 10 minutes of this film was so captivating, and I really loved the first 10 minutes of this movie. It was engaging you right into the story. It was really this really cool setup to the rest of the film. I really, really enjoyed it. And honestly, I don't know if it's just me that thinks this, but the humor in this film, it's died down from the second and the first movie, and it actually works most in this movie because this one it's darker than the first two. They've taken a darker turn for this one, and I think most of the humor does work. Now, I'm always a fan of a movie when it ties in with real life events. X-Men: Days of Future Past did it, Forrest Gump and all those kind of films that actually tie in with real life events, and this movie actually does that. In this case, referring to Apollo and things like that. I'm not going to get into it and spoil it on you, but that's what the film's core story is, what happened back then to where we get to discover what's going on now. I really liked that aspect of it. The visual effects, the score, and all the action sequences are much better than they've ever been. I'm not going to lie to you. The score to this film, I love the score. The score to this movie, the main theme to the film that plays, it mainly plays in the end of the beginning sequence of, the kind of backstory. The first 10 minutes they play it, and then it also plays, during some of the rest of the film. It's basically the theme to the movie. I think on the score it's called Sentinel Prime. I'm not entirely sure, but it's a really good score and dramatic score, and I think Steve Jablonsky did great with the score to this movie. And the Linkin Park song Iridescent, it's the best Linkin Park song used in a Transformers film. I think this song is emotional. It's a great song, even not in a Transformers film. It's just a great song in general, and it really connects with the story and everything that's going on, and I just loved that song. I really was pleased by all the musical aspects in the film. And the climax of the movie, the final battle of it, it was literally, it's basically the last hour of the film. It's they're going into this place that's being destructed. I'm also not going to spoil, but it's about the last hour to 50 minutes of the movie, and it's a joy to watch. Like I said, the visual effects are the best that they've ever been for a Transformers film, and I bought everything that was going on, in this final action sequence, and I don't know if I'm just fanboying out because originally I wasn't the biggest fan of a Transformers movie. I just like this film in general, and Rosie Huntington-Whiteley, she's Sam's girlfriend, and in my opinion, she's much better than Megan Fox was. I think her character is more of, she's more of a, I don't know, I just feel like she's a stronger character than Megan Fox was. Overall, Transformers Dark of the Moon is my favorite Transformers film of the series, and I'm giving it 4 out of 5 stars. I really enjoy this movie. I could watch it pretty much any time. It's a great summer film. And this movie was pretty much the summer blockbuster of 2011, but it wasn't the biggest film of 2011. The biggest film of 2011 was a little film I like to call, yeah, Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2, which probably, that movie is probably one of my favorite movies of all time, if not my favorite. But let's not get started talking about Harry Potter here. So yeah, guys, comment your thoughts on the film Transformers Dark of the Moon. Did you like it? Is it your favorite of the series? Let me know in the comment section. And are you excited for Transformers Age of Extinction? There are advanced screenings tomorrow night, and then Friday the film opens worldwide. So I'm going to go see the film Friday night, and the review should be up on a Saturday. So yeah, guys, once again, thank you for watching this review of Transformers Dark of the Moon. And like I said, I hope you subscribe and comment. Over and out.